Alright, let's take a look at this, this medical trailer we have off in the corner. Cyberware machine. Oh right, this is how you mod yourself. We're not doing that. Bye. I'm a monk. A little busy not being a cyber monster. Medical device. A long surgical bed illuminated in blue extends from the kiosk. At the foot of the machine rests a bright digital interface accompanied by the universal medical symbol. The video demo of the terminal's various medical procedures stops as it senses your approach. The screen switches its display to a generic greeting. Automated health service station. Scanning 1. Male troll. A bright red smiley face appears on the screen. Below it, the words, how may we heal you today? A list of options appear below it. Supplies! Please. Hello, trauma kits. Alright. So if you get a platinum kit, it gets to 100% of your health back. That might not be entirely necessary. I mostly just need to get people back up when I need to. Let's see. Heals you or any team member, consumes when used, can be used outside of combat. 30 hit points. That's not that big either. So probably just grab some gold med kits. Let's grab a couple of gold med kits. Because I spent them all in that one fight that went so poorly. So let's try to fix that. There we go. Got more of the supplies we needed. So last time, we went over here and met this dude. We still have a little bit of exploring to do. I believe... Is it out by the dock? We have someone to meet? There we go, there's Jomo. There's Jomo, there's Sergeant. Let's take a quick look down here, because we haven't been here yet. Just curious about the parking lot and if anything's going on down here. There's the exit gate. Not gonna do much down there. So I think we've more or less seen what this place has to offer. There's our boat. Yep. It's just all that's left to do is talk to Jomo. Hey, buddy. I remember you. Captain Jomo stands beside his speedboat, surveying the docks as if surveying his kingdom. His stance is relaxed, but an air of impatience lingers about him. His narrowed eyes and crossed arms suggest he's been waiting a while. As you approach, his eyes lighten up, and he throws his hands into the air. Jomo claps you on the back, grinning widely. Ho, my friend! Finally, they let you out of that container. I thought there'd be many more hours at least. They have no sense of urgency. You know how the cops are. No respect for anybody's schedule but their own. Clicking his tongue scornfully, Jomo shakes his head. Jomo has things to do, people to see, guns to run. Even if they're paying me to be your chauffeur, it's not the only business I have. Still, it will be good to work with you again. Well, if there's anyone who can smuggle me into a police station's dock, you can. Of course I can. There isn't a place in Hong Kong I can't get cargo into or out of. And if that cargo is heavily armed, irritable, and willing to do violence to defend my boat, well, so much the better, I say. So, my friend, how can Jomo assist you? Do you need a ride someplace? If so, say the word and we will be off like a typhoon. He lowers his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. Or perhaps you're interested in contraband, goods of the sort that your ununiformed allies will not provide. I have a manner of unusual things for sale, if you have the nuyen. What kind of unusual things? Drugs, illicit software, even one-of-a-kind sim chips, you name it, and Jomo can deliver. The orc winks at you with an annoying fashion. Sounds like a bunch of useful stuff. Would you like to see my wares then, or did you need something else? Let's see what you're selling, Jomo. A sword, an axe, a lot of melee weapons. I've been mostly sticking with melee so far. I mean, punching so. What is that? Oh, it's a deck. I was like, I thought that was some kind of insane fist weapon for a second there. Yeah, he might not sell what I want. A lot of decks, huh? Alright, let's do individual categories just to sort through this easier. Okay, so Blood Calls to Blood requires Close Combat 8, which I don't have. So I'm stuck with the punching dagger for now. So I never progressed past that point. But I could get up to 3 damage if I were to get close combat 8. Which I do not have the stats for right now, but maybe some point in the future. A lot of cyber decks, bit of a surprise there. Not exactly relevant to me though. Consumables. Are these also all hacking based? Jazz. A combat stim that gives you plus... Oh yeah, right. These are the drugs you can take for temporary stats. And those go on for a while. That might be it. Yeah, I may not have so much use for this guy. A lot of big emphasis on decking going on here. Alright. That's a hell of a speedboat you got there. He beams at you, his tusks glinting. A thing of beauty, isn't she? With Jomo at the wheel, the drunken mistake can outrun anything in the South China Sea. Drunken mistake, huh? How'd she get her name? Ah, well, her former owner was a Fuchi executive, a bloated canker of a man, drunk on power and British gin. Captain Jomo barks with laughter. He took this fine vessel on a one-man pleasure cruise, blundered into Loho Joa waters, and stalled her out. I came upon him, drifting hopelessly, crying for help against the roar of an uncaring sea. You're a pirate. I think I can put 2 and 2 together. Jomo raises his hands, his eyebrows arcing up at the same time. I did not kill him, if that's what you're thinking. Jomo is not so heartless as to kill such a pitiful specimen as this. Naturally, I helped the poor soul to my safe, seaworthy dinghy. Then I crossed over to the beautiful machine that you see here, restarted her engines, and the rest is history. I named my prize the Drunken Mistake to commemorate that fateful day, and as a salute to her former owner. Jomo places a hand on his heart. May he live a long, besotted life wherever the tides may have taken him. And if the waves dragged him down before he saw land again, let him drink forever in the afterlife. It's a bit of a dark ending for that, isn't it? So we can go to we can either go to Tiger's Den or we can investigate this other thing he wants to do. The senior inspector said that you were looking for me earlier. What's on your mind? Ah, of course, of course. I have a friend with a bit of a problem. His problem involves a family member, megacorporations, stubborn guards with guns. He asked if I could handle it, but I'm a smuggler, not a Shadowrunner, so... You, however, fit the bill nicely. I don't want to repeat the details here. The police don't need to know. Jomo slips a comm link out of his pocket and taps at it. Here, I've sent you the details. It should be on your computer already. Look it over. Let me know if you're interested in the job. Alright. See you later, Jomo. So we're supposed to go back to the ship for that. Straightforward enough. So we have a side up, so of course I'm going to take it. When do I ever... I try to do all of them, unless I get locked out of them by trying to do them in a specific order. Which happened last time. That was a bummer. That was a bummer getting locked out of Gobbet's quest. Jobs directory. Pending jobs. Prisoner liberation. That sounds like fun. From Jomo to the handyman, prisoner liberation. Oh, my friend, here I am, emailing you about the rescue mission I was made aware of. It's mega heist of epic proportions. A run on one of the most elite corporate residences and offices in all of the free enterprise zone. Ain't nobody pulled a heist like this in a long time. I'm getting excited already. With a big family like mine, we make a lot of friends. A second cousin on my stepmother's side dropped me a line last week because one of her friends, a man named Martin Lai, has a big problem. She figures maybe Jomo can help because I have a lot of friends like you. So I say to my cousin, hey, I smuggle things, I'm no Shadowrunner, but I do know some that I could pitch this idea to. She says, fine. Tell them Martin will pay them a hell of a lot of Nuyen, but they'd better be really fantastic at this because if Lillian dies, it's my ass. No problem, I tell her, so naturally I think of you. Martin Lai works for Yamatetsu. Yamatetsu and Fuchi Industrial Electronics have been butting heads here in Hong Kong for a while, scrapping over who has more sway through the executive council. I'll make the long story short. Martin makes problems for Fuchi, so Fuchi kidnaps Martin's niece Lillian. They're holding Lillian Lai in a penthouse at their headquarters here at the Fez, Econ Tower. Big black skyscraper in Central, can't miss it. It's a simple job, but probably not easy. Martin can't get his Yamatetsu soldiers inside Econ without starting a corporate war, which is why he needs outside help. Someone deniable that no one will miss if they die horribly. You, my friend. He can loan us 2 advantages, though. A small helicopter and a virus he's had planted on Econ's perimeter defense systems. My plan is this. We go in via the helipad on the roof and have Martin's virus turn off the anti-air defenses. You and your team work fast, get down to the penthouse, and rescue Martin's niece. Rush your ass to the roof, and we all fly out. From there, we meet with a team of Yamatetsu hired mercenaries who will act as a protection team and get Lillian back to Martin. Easy, no? So what do you say? You want to break into one of the biggest corporate buildings in the city, steal a princess in a tower, and thumb your nose at the AAA megacorp? Because I sure as hell do. Let's take it. I'm not here right now, but you should be nearby. Come see me, and I will get you to Econ Tower. There we go. Straightforward enough. Alright, so we're going to land on a helipad and try to steal... try to steal a girl that's being held captive in there and get back out as fast as possible. What could go wrong? A lot of things could go wrong, but you know, that's the fun. Let's see. Let's go solve your friend's family problem. Go to Econ Tower. Alright, we're going to a tower. Who do I want to bring along? Wow, I always forget about these random people you can recruit. I've never used them ever, and I probably won't. Killuminati? Your name's Killuminati. Really? Alright, interesting. Let's see, we're going to a tower, so having a Decker along seems like a smart call. Because, I mean, really the Decker seems like she's smart to bring everywhere all the time. Could bring a Shaman, but honestly, bringing along a Rigger and Security Specialist seems pretty handy. Duncan always pulls his own weight, and Aractor's robot is kind of a badass. So this seems like a decent series of options. I'm sure we'll be fine and not embarrass ourselves. We're gonna embarrass ourselves, aren't we? Detention. The glittering expanse of Hong Kong stretches out beneath the helicopter, and Jomo weaves in and out of the city's myriad skyscrapers. Rain falls lightly on the widescreen, and the little winds above the central district are calm, despite the late hour. The city streets below still glimmer with activity, blood vessels conveying commerce and goods across the landscape. Soon enough, the black mirrored walls of Econ Tower stretch up in front of you, and Jomo begins pulling the helicopter in for a roof landing. Within it, your quarry, Lillian Lai, awaits. Let's get... I haven't seen this screen in a long time. This is just where I choose what stash items to bring along. Civil medically prepared salve that heals 7 base hit points and 7 per round for 3 rounds. That's interesting. That's a heal over time. I think I'm generally happy with what I have right now. Let's see, you're useless to me. Quick Strike is also useless to me because I have... Killing Hands and Stride is combined. Lightning Strike is Quick Strike. And I can't use you, can I? Yeah. There are 2 things I can't equip. Yeah, those are all duplicate skills down there. Alright, let's go steal a girl back. I'm sure it'll be great. Right after the game loads. Amid rain and the deafening roar of Jomo's rotor wash, you jump down onto Econ Tower's helipad. Red lights strobe softly on the myriad of antennas and dishes that dot the building's roof, and all of Hong Kong stretches out below you. As quickly as he brought the borrowed helicopter in, Jomo revs the engine and lifts away from the Fuji facility. Jomo's face appears on your comlink. Jomo here, I'm taking off, and I'll make a pass around the tower. You go down and get the girl, I'll swoop back in, and we'll all be off. Easy, eh? 10-15 minutes tops. We'll make it fast. That's what Jomo likes to hear. Radio me when you get the girl, and I'll be back here faster than Uncle Carpal finishes his lunch. After that, we go to meet him and protection team. We go to meet her protection team, make the handoff, and everyone gets drunk. Alright, let's go get drunk. It's gonna take a lot, though. This character's real big. Do we have enemies guards up here at all? That's a sound. What is that sound? Is that just the is that an elevator? Oh jeez. That explains the sound. We're fighting robots now. I don't think they're fans. Just a gamble. Just a vague hint. Alright, killing hands in stride. Let's get busy. Hey you, friend. Can I even punch you from here? No! Why must you screw me? Alright, well, we'll do the free attack. 99%. There we go. That did some damage. Where is this health bar? Oh, there it is, yeah. Sorry, I was mixing it up with my own for a second there, thinking I thought I was mixing them up anyway. Let's pierce that armor for some extra damage. Alright, he's half down. Alright, Isabel needs to take cover. You poor, vulnerable character. Let's be careful about that. And let's do a rocket blast. That should be fun, right? 26 damage. There we go. And I should mark somebody for the future characters to target too. I can either mark somebody or go for another hit. Let's see. I can still do burst fire. Or dead-eye shot. Oh, 99% chance of hitting. 14. This guy's wounded. Yeah, that would take him quite a bit down. That may be the best option right now. Let's just see if I can finish them off. Let's see. Crit chance, 0. Pierces 3 armor. This one's a series of shots, though. Uses 3 bullets. May be worth the extra damage. Nope. Didn't quite work out. Still. Alright, we need to turn on this robot. Pretty badly. Control mode. Let's get you busy. And let's also get you behind cover before this gets worse for me. There we go. And let's overclock you to get bonus AP. There we go. Coche's hungry. Alright, I get that far with 2 AP. And that far with 3. Oh, we can have fun with that. Looking at the guns. Some shotguns and stuff could be used. Yeah, let's go here to flank them behind cover. We've got some ground to cover, but boy are we covering it. Alright, shotgun mount with no cooldown. Laser mount, bonus damage, bonus accuracy. Might as well use that on the higher health, the one with the more health out of these characters. Ooh, that's a high crit chance. And that's flank and crit, taking him down to very low hit points immediately. Let's wipe this guy out real quick. And he's down. There we go. Oh no, Duncan. Oh, he can go over here. I was worried I was going to spend my entire turn running somewhere. That would have been a bummer. I guess he has. We do have that expanded AP. I have to remember we have, so I guess I could have still done more. But let's full auto somebody away. How about that? Oh, that guy's stunned, huh? Cool. I don't need to deal with that guy right now, then. Let's see. Full auto versus beanbag shot. This one uses more shots. Does that make it more damage? 10 bullets. 5 bullets. 5 attacks in 1 action that do half more normal damage. Could be worthwhile. See how it works out. There we go. I should open with that attack next turn because it actually stops the cover bonus. Yay, they're not hurting me really. Ow. That was more, technically. Oh, it's a series of individual shots, so it only wounded me by 4 overall. That's annoying. Frankly, I don't really care for your attitude. Not a lot of cover bonuses going on down here, huh? Alright, well. If I can aim this so we have some good shot. I could approach first. That'll improve my aim. Hey, friend. Yay! That was less strong than I was hoping, but hey, AoE was successful. Let's see. The robot can take out that guy who's also still low on AP anyway. Let's full auto. There we go. No cover bonuses are going to be happening here. Where's Ractor right now? You can't attack anyone from here, can you? Nope, line of sight problems. But I can spend... Oh, I can spend 2 AP moving forward, and thus never actually get to do anything with my turn. Maybe I'll just focus on you then. Let's make you more accurate now. Boom. Why not? It's pretty much what he's good for in this situation. Let's finish this guy off real quick. Don't want to leave him behind after all. And we'll approach. So this is as far as I can go before I shoot. Let's see here. Target locked. 16 damage. Target head. Increased crit chance. 92% chance of critting. There's some damage. That's a crit and a flank. Taking about as much damage out as we can. I unfortunately don't get my free attack right now. You get another shot though. Maybe you can finish him off real quick. There we go. I should have done the... I realized my mistake is I should have used the attack that gets a really high chance of obliterating low health characters. Would have been the smart thing to do. Roundhouse kick. Hey friends. Kick. I missed the other guy. Still, he's the only one left now. That's good. Just gonna have to follow up with another attack with him. Go for the stun. Minus 5 AP. He is going to spend a lot of time doing absolutely nothing for a while, isn't he? Alright. Punchy, punchy. I don't know why I switched to the bleeding knuckles. It's not like I'm gonna bleed him. Alright, free attack. We're on the next turn now, but they just didn't get one. Alright, Celestial Manifest. Really? There we go, the last hit finally made contact. The elevator's the only thing on this floor. And I believe we've taken really minor damage. Whoa, health bar had trouble coming up for a second there. So you're down 15 health. And everyone else is fine. Wow, I have the lowest health in the party, don't I? I really have not made this character as durable as I originally intended, I guess. If everyone else has more than he does. It's interesting, because you essentially level up different characters differently. All your party members have a completely different system for leveling up than you do, which is weird. Let's pop a save real quick. I have so many saves in this game now. Boop. Alright. Just gonna burst our way through here. There's not much going on in this hallway. Who's mad at me? You step into the opulently appointed penthouse to the sound of voices. Several adults are scattered around the room, with one standing in front of a young teenager. The young girl is engaged in an argument with a woman whose nose has a long scar over it, and whose body language speaks of wariness. Little girl, I don't care what the Fuji team told you. I'm freelance, and I know exactly what my contract states. It says I keep you here in this penthouse, and you're not to leave or receive visitors until Mr. Johnson says so. Simple as that. The little girl, your target, Lillian Lai, growls under her breath. Why you gotta be that way? You're more pig-headed than an actual pig. She looks past the bodyguards and spots you. Her eyes go wide, but she doesn't say anything. Practice, girl. A lot of practice. And a lot of years working for MET 2000. I get paid really well for what I do, but I do not get paid to listen to bullshit. The scarred woman narrows her eyes at Lai. Look at me when I'm talking to you. She ignores the scarred woman and continues to look past her towards you. With a quick flick of her wrist, she dismisses the woman's command. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. We done here? Annoyed, the scarred woman glances over her shoulder, locking eyes with you. Well, well, looks like some freelancers. She turns to face you with a slow confidence, and the Fuji guards follow suit. What's a dignified merc like you slumming it with the Fuji? A job's a job, right? Everybody's got bills to pay. The name's Conair. I thought it said insane Conair for a second there. Isane Conair. Maybe you've heard of me? Isane glances left and right at the Fuji guards, gesturing for them to remain calm. Nope, I tend not to pay attention to other freelancers. Fair enough. I guess I can't fault you for avoiding social entanglements. Looks like we've got a problem. You're a freelancer, and so am I. I'm getting paid to guard this girl, and you must be getting paid to take her out of here. Isane clenches a fist and pops each knuckle independently. Seems like it'll be you against me. Wu grits his teeth and snorts. Lady, we've killed nastier stuff than you on the way to the subway. Isane folds her arms with a smirk. Come on, I'm a professional. You think I feel threatened by my own kind? We don't have to fight. Oh yeah? How do you figure? Isane crosses her arms over her chest, waiting. Etiquette, Shadowrunner. You're freelance. You might pose a threat to me. The goons at your back, though, they're just cannon fodder. Isane cocks her head, eyeballing you warily. She doesn't make a move to attack. Oh yeah, what makes you say that? Look at us. We're obviously prepared to kill anyone who gets in our way. We're expecting to. That, in turn, means that we're certain your Fuji friends will afford us no significant difficulty. To wit, we will kill all of them without breaking a sweat. Perhaps you aren't paid enough to face us with so little backup. Huh. Isane purses her lips, her eyes locked on yours. I guess that's one way of looking at it. She nods suddenly. Yeah, okay. This job isn't make or break for me, and I don't particularly like Fuji to begin with, so I think I'm gonna get a sandwich or something. The Fuji security officers in the room make no move to leave, but exchange several nervous glances. Isane looks to the other Fuji guards in the room. Hey, if you guys want to stay here and bleed, be my guest. Personally, I only like earning money I live to spend. As she starts to walk towards the door, the rest of the Fuji officers quickly follow. So we just skipped this entire encounter. That's pretty amazing. I'm slightly disappointed you can't recruit her, but that's the nature of this thing. There's a lot of situations where you can get other Shadowrunners to not get in your way, but you don't generally make them join your squad. I'm predisposed by games like BioWare games to just think that everyone's going to join your squad when they look important. This Shadowrun is shockingly they're shockingly willing to develop a character with a personality and a hand-painted profile that you'll never see again, for all I know. Or maybe we will. The girl watches the guards file out of the room and grabs her head in astonishment. Are you kidding me? You just talked them into leaving so that you could walk me right out of here. Nice. Very nice. You must be Lillian Lai. The girl's face twists into a comical mask of disgust. Lily! Call me Lily. Nobody calls me Lillian except for nobody. Lily shakes off the expression and crosses her arms, looks you over head to toe. She appears to approve of and gives you a shallow nod. So, what's the plan? You taking me all the way back to my uncle? I've never been rescued from a corporate apartment suite before. Don't really know how this works. Yamatetsu security will take you to him. I'm just getting you out of the building. Okay, cool. Let's book it. I'm betting that Isane is calling in backup right now. That's actually a valid thing to say. Ooh, a cred stick. I have money now. Oh, that's garbage. It's like half a med kit. It's not complete garbage. What are these? These holograms look like a reference to something. Ooh, a healing salve. Okay, grab it. Take. Yay! Let's get out of here before I get in trouble. I will be completely unsurprised if my attempt to convince her was actually completely false, and she's actually just planning on getting... Oh, there we go. As you rush down the hallway, Jomo's image blinks to life in your comlink. His face has been painted neon by the reflected light of the cockpit, and the ambient drone of the spinning rotors threatens to drown out his voice. This is usually the part of a Shadowrun mission where everything goes sour, and there's a twist, and there's a change of plans. Bad news, my friend. Told you. Jomo cannot land on Econ Tower right now. Whatever it is you have done, Fuji seems to know it. Their anti-air missiles have come online. They tell me I must leave or be shot down. Time for a new plan, then. Get down to the street. Fuchi may control the air around Ikon, but the streets are for everyone. If you can find a nice, clean, open area, I will land the helicopter and pick you up. In the meantime, I will call to change the meet location for the girls' pickup. We'll have to do it in front of Ikon. Jumma won't risk being shot down with the girl aboard. Fuchi won't risk a corporate war by firing surface-to-air missiles into a public street. Maybe they tried if she were a high-ranking executive, but they won't stick their necks out for a teenage girl. They could still get trigger-happy with their soldiers, though. Duncan glares down at Lily, expression stern. I hope your uncle's protection team is well-trained. Alright, we need to go back to the bottom then. That's still the only way out, though, right? Yeah. Same elevator either way. We're just gonna be ending up somewhere else entirely different. So the stakes have changed, and we're gonna have a whole firefight on our hands. They don't really get it. I don't think you ever get away with a mission completely without shooting, right? Either way, thanks for watching like always, guys, and I'll see you next time. We're probably gonna have a lot of fighting next episode. Let's try to get this girl killed, you know? Priorities?